I'm Tommy Carroll, although you can't see me, I'm behind the camera, and in front of the camera you have Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, amongst employees of the club we're at tonight at Club Fever. Guys, starting over here, introduce yourself, tell us everybody who you are and what you do, and we'll go from there.
I'm Joey, I play bass.
What's up, my name's Duke, I play guitar.
I'm Matt, I play guitar.
John, I play drums. He's John, he plays drums.
Okay.
And I'm Gary, I'm next door.
Now, what's a little history on the band? I mean, you guys have been around a lot longer than many people think. You may be new to some of our audience, and then a lot of people have already hip to you guys. I know the band's out of Florida. Tell me a little bit about where you guys are from and how you got to become who you are today, and summarize it as best you can.
You start.
I don't know, I guess this has been going on since like 2003-ish. We're the Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, we're a rock band. We've been playing rock songs and touring for that long.
Well, you guys have done quite a few albums. You've had a lot of success, and tell me about your first couple albums, and then where you are today with the new album.
We did our first record in New Jersey with Dave Bendith. It was called Don't You Fake It. It was really awesome because it was our first time being in a real, super professional studio and meeting a real big-time famous producer. He was a great guy. We learned a lot from him. Then we made another record in California with Howard Benson. That was Lonely Road. In between those two records, we released a couple of acoustic EPs and another EP as well after Lonely Road. And we just went back to California, made our third full-length album with John Feldman, and we think it's awesome. So the first track on that is Reap, actually.
Now, am I correct on the title? Is it Am I the Enemy? Is that still the title, or has it already changed by now?
That is the working title.
Okay, so
I kind of want to call it something else, though. We'll get back to that.
Okay. Well, the first track, Reap, we were talking that before we turned the camera on. Great song, and it sounds like the band's even gotten more solid as you've continued. Tell me about the track and maybe some of the other stuff on the album that we can look forward to.
Reap rules. We like it a lot. Most of our old school fans like it as well, which is cool because you want to always, remember where you came from. As they
Absolutely.
say. So a lot of the old school jumpsuiters dig it, and this is the first song that we co-wrote with John Feldman, who also produced the record. And I don't know, it just kind of kicked off everything that kind of spawned the whole record. Because at that point in time, there wasn't really a record written yet. So after we wrote Reap, a lot of songs just started coming in, and that's how the record was made. Really, it was all
Is this the first time co-writing with the producer, or is this something you guys have been doing for a while?
First time ever in history of our career. So that was definitely different, but totally positive. Also, we're working with a guy who's the lead singer and a guitar player in a band, Goldfinger. They're amazing. So we respected him as well. Wasn't just some guy like telling you how to write a song.
Right.
This guy who's written great songs and done a lot of cool stuff. So I don't think we could have made this record without him for sure.
That's great. You said not to ask when the album comes out, so we'll move past that. You guys have been around since the mid-2000s. Your career has been... During your career, it's like media has changed. You guys have kind of like, as your career, when you guys got signed, everything started changing. The internet, the MySpace is now the Facebook, social media, and all that stuff. Do you feel it's changed you along the way? Is this a positive, a negative, anybody?
I wish I could get the old Joey back, I really do.
What's that?
The old Joey,
I'm on my way back.
Okay.
back in the day before the band got signed, he was, just a guy you really want to have around.
It's totally
now,
different.
whatever. Technology's taking him over.
Yeah, it's a lot for me. None of the guys are allowed to look me right in the eyes anymore. So that's just one of the few things that's changed.
Okay.
Technology.
I don't know, man. Everybody's like pretty just familiar with it. We grew up with the internet. We're not too old to where some people don't even remember it. We grew up with it, so Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, all that stuff. We've just always been able to understand it and use it. Not as well as the new super cool bands, but we're right behind.
Well, with all the different ways, it really helps keep bands' careers going and stuff. And when maybe a record company has one idea, the fans have another idea, and you can kind of stay in control of that. Have you found that? Going from one label to the next, keeping the momentum going for you because of these tools?
Definitely communicating is at an all-time high from artists who want to. I mean, some people don't want to talk to people, but if you want to, you can talk to a band right there on your page. So it's pretty cool. Unless you're friends, then you can do whatever you want with your band.
Now, we kind of covered some of your albums, Don't You Fake It, Lonely Road, and the EP you guys did, Hell or High Water.
Yeah.
Now, for making those albums to the one you currently made, is there naturally a growth spurt, or is this something you guys just kind of business as usual for you?
We've all been writing music and playing since we were little kids. I'd like to say it was pretty natural. You guys think?
Yeah, I think this is the first record that we experienced. Well, like Ronnie said earlier, we're big fans of John Feldman. We kind of let him do his thing with our record, and there's a lot of sounds and stuff we never had before. So I guess it's part of being in a band, writing new music, and progressing and stuff. So.
Now, see, you guys are gonna be at Rock on the Range. You guys got added to it on Sunday. What time you guys going on? What stage? Do you know any of that, or you guys just show up and play?
I was told around 7:30, and we're playing the Jaeger stage.
Oh, great.
You should record us. What is it? 3:40. Oh, she must have changed it. 3:40.
All right. Well, we'll see you then.
3:40.
Okay. We'll definitely see you down there. We'll try to chat again and stuff like that. But with the new single coming out, the new tour, you got Rock on the Range. You guys got big plans for the summer?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we just want everybody to check out Reap on iTunes. Our new record comes out sometime later this year. We're not exactly sure yet. So, thanks for the love. If you do like Reap, we like it a lot. We're going to be playing it all over the country, so, yeah.
Now, I know you guys have been playing a long time, and maybe you haven't ever been here before. For a fan who's never seen you before, is there a way to describe what they're going to experience? Just like for a great meal, you kind of have in your mind what you're going to get, but what are you going to get when you see Red Jumpsuit Apparatus hit the stage?
I think you're gonna get a lot of red.
But no Jumpsuit Apparatus. Just
Okay. Any final words for the fans before we cut you guys loose?
Thank you guys for coming out.